Good morning. Good morning. This is Terrence Ray, and with another episode of Let's Talk Markets. We got some action going today. This one should be a great show. Currently, we got the S&P 500 futures are down about 75 handles. I'm looking over here on the left of my watch list. We got the Nasdaq futures down over 2%. That's 428 handles. We got the Dow futures down 330 handles. The Russell futures are down almost 0.5%, about moving back and forth. 9 handles, it was down a little bit more. We can see volatility is expanding. I'm going to pull up a chart of the VIX futures real quick. I talked about this yesterday, guys. I literally went over this level right here. You see this right here? We about to it's about to start rocking and rolling. Yesterday I talked about um, I showed the divergence right here in the VIX, and I showed you how price action excuse me, not the VIX futures, evolve futures. You seen it continue to go down. We had divergence right here. I actually had the MACD up yesterday, and I was showing the MACD. Same difference though. You see the divergence. We got a pop up, and then it pulled back and it hit right here at the 38.2 on the retracement of my Fibonacci retracements, and then boom, we got a break higher. And and I told you all, I said that if vol bounces uses this as support and bounces here, I said that uh, we could look to see some downward action in the S&P 500. And I told you once we seen that what I was gonna look to do. Now, once we seen that, I put a trade on as soon as the market opened, and I'm gonna show you guys something too. We right here at a Fibonacci extension level right here. Uh, the next level down is right down here, right around 54, 5,451. Thinking about putting on, trying to do something like a butterfly. Probably even could buy like a put. I want to see a pullback. On any pullback, I may look to buy puts. And I generally don't, like I said, I generally don't like to buy options. But if I think I can, I'd have to get a pullback. Like I need to see it hit here and then pull back up into here. Then I short into the string. But in the meanwhile, it's not like I didn't put a position on. I came into the S&P 500 futures and I sold a call spread. Came right down here around 37 days. And you can see here I am right here. At the time when I sold this, I sold the 25 Delta. You see that it has since changed. It's now the 21 Delta. I may look to roll this down, uh, maybe a little closer, but I like where we're at right now. Let's look and see where is. So currently, I mean, the trade ain't made hardly what $20 because like I said, I got 37 days. You may say, why'd you go out so far? It's not like I plan on holding it 37 days, but those are just the mechanics that I use for selling call spreads. I like to be right around, if I can. It doesn't always work out that way. I like to be right around 35 days selling these call spreads, and I like to be right around the 24, 25 delta. All right. And I have I'm gonna look to put some positions on. So this has been a good week to that I've gone live every day this week so far because we've gotten a little movement. And when you get movement, it's a great time to actually add positions. Um, we can look at the Nvidia position that I have on. I have an iron condor on in Nvidia. Now, yesterday you guys see me day trade ASTS. I'm gonna go look at that again in a minute. Nvidia just hanging right here. I have given back some of my profit, but it's okay. This is a slow iron condors are slow moving trades. Um, as long as it stays within this range, I'm good. We can go look and see where I'm at. You can see I'm still the expected move got it right down here around 106. Now, what I thought about doing was rolling the call side down. If I wanted to, something I could do, I could buy this back, sell that, and reestablish this position. Maybe move it down to, let's say, the 60, maybe 16 delta or 17 delta, right? Let's say right there. That would be rolling it down. Excuse me. Now, if I roll it down right here, you'll see that I'd pick up $26 in credit, or so I could roll the position down, reestablish the position, and on the call side anyway, and pick up 26 bucks just by rolling. All that is like recentering the trade, because right now it has moved down a little bit. And if I wanted to, I could move it down even further, move this down to the expected move right around in here, and then pick up 52 bucks. The only thing about doing that is if you get a up move, if this market was to pull back and to go up, then you roll the call side down. So, that's just one of those things right there. I probably would just sit tight. I could see it moving down here. This would be a level right here where I would be, my short side on the put side would get tested. Excuse me, the short put will get tested on the downside move. Let's take a look and see what's going on. You can see the Russell has moved down more. Uh, the XLF, the financials are down. Let's take a look right over here. We can see it pulling back a little. XLE energy, it's moved down. And yesterday I looked at oil forward slash CL, and I was thinking about selling a put spread here. Now, what I would like to see, to be honest with you today, what would is if this right here, this candlestick stays within this body, that'll give me a harami, right? A bullish harami. If it's green, if this candlestick turns green, this is something that I'll watch toward the end of the day. If I get that going into that last hour, I may look to sell a put spread in forward slash CL, which is crude oil futures. And more than likely, yeah, I'm not gonna go out to that next one right here. So I will probably stay at 22 days, 21 days, and trade in here, and maybe do something like let's see, sell the. You ain't getting nothing. Not really getting a whole lot to sell. This may not be worth it. So you may have to go $10 wide. Excuse me, not 10 wide, but a whole hat. Because they got quarter ticks in here. Maybe sell this one right here. I may have to move closer, make any money. Maybe sell that's a big trade right there. That's more like it. Sell this 76, buy the 75, and do something like that. But we'll see. I want to see what it looks like towards the end of the day. It may hold right there. It looks like we found some support right here in oil. And of course, you want to see it bounce a little bit, be able to take something out of it. I wanted to let's take a look at Apple. Now the market is red, but the large cap stocks, they aren't they aren't really getting killed. They're holding firm so far. Yeah, Apple is red, but look, you got a support level right here. So even if I take off I could take these, remove these drawings, because I don't. That move is finished as far as I'm concerned. And you see it coming back into here. Here is this will be support, and it's not a, this is not a real huge day. What, almost 2% in Apple today. I'm not alarmed. They still got earnings on August 1st. I don't expect a whole lot. Let's take a look at Meta. Now Meta's getting killed. Meta is down almost 3.5%, $16. It gapped down. I'd have to look and see what the news is on this. If there was some news, why it gapped down like this. Let's hide these drawings so we can see. See this big hole right here, but at some point that gap will get filled, right? So will this one right here. So actually, if it wasn't for earnings, this would be a great one to sell some premium in. You really want to get your trades on when the market is moving like this. What you probably, if you're looking at other traders or watching other channels, you got people panicking and it's a down day and they looking to buy. I don't care about that. To me, it's the easiest time to make money when you get sell-offs like this. Let's go back to the spools. Look, so it's breaking through. As you can see, it's going through this first level. I'm more than likely I'm gonna come out of this trade today. If this trade right here comes down here, which let's see. Let's go to the trade grid. I wanna you can't short the futures right here. You just can't do that. That's reckless. To short them right here, you short into the hole, you already down 83 handles. We probably gonna find a little bottom right. This wouldn't be a bad place though, honestly, to get long the futures. You may get a little pullback up into here. Like you could buy 'em right here. If you got the heart right here on this candlestick right here, and it would be an intraday trade. Take the other side, get long the micros, and maybe buy it up into here. Maybe catch like 10 handles, a little scoopy. How much am I willing to risk though? Let's see. I don't know if I want to do that. What you guys think? Sometimes I like to do stuff just to keep the video from being boring. You know what I'm saying? Put something on. I think I'm gonna pass. Stepping in front of that freight train. I sure am thinking about. And you can see right here, we got a little. And I would just hold. I would probably like just buy it just to see it come up into here. Maybe try to pull $50 out of 10 handles. You stepping right on the other side of that. I'm not gonna do it. See the MACD crossed over right here. Got right here. It looked like we're gonna get a little pullback. I'll let them have it. I ain't gonna step in front of that one. Let's take a look at Tesla getting killed. Tesla is down over 11.5%. Let's pull that up. Tesla's getting destroyed right now. I guess the earnings call, Elon. I heard he was talking. It's nothing different. Elon just being Elon. I heard he was saying some stuff in the earnings call. I could probably pull up. Now they have news on the platform, and you can see Elon Musk wants to ask you something. I don't know. Let's look it up. Let's look and see what it say. Elon, says description from why Elon Musk has a question to a llama getting chatty at Meta. Nah, it's not telling me nothing. Let's go look at. I'm trying to see if we can find some news on. Says Donald Trump might be bad for EVs, good for Tesla. That's not bad news. U.S. morning call: Tesla sinks on lowest margins in 5 years. So here you go. This is where how you see the news on here. If you didn't, I just came over here on this little panel over here and you click like looks like a little newspaper, bring up news about some of the stocks you're on. It just says Tesla's profit margins are their lowest in 5 years, while Alphabet beat the street. So Alphabet beat and they down too. So that just goes to show you. Um, so maybe that's why maybe that's why it's down. Maybe it's not because it, like you said, like I just read, Google beat and Google is down 3.5% as well. So all of big tech is down except for Netflix. I really want to put some more positions on. Let's see. I'm not gonna come in here and do it. IV rank is 35 in Tesla, so you can still do something like Tesla. If I was gonna do something in Tesla, I'd be somewhere around. Yeah, well, you still got some volatility, maybe around 37 days. My iron condor, I think in Nvidia is around 32 days. So I still the expected move, like so. If you was gonna do anything, or if I do anything, that's where I'm at, right there. And that's just because you don't know what this stock. I like to give myself room, get some vol contraction, and put something on like that. And you can still collecting. Uh, got a lot of juice right here, and with the market down, uh, I probably would want to be, you know, going to sell one standard deviation right here, and be like just like that, and then see what you get. Um, these It's a wide. So you got right here on this short call. What I'm looking at is because I'm not in a monthly, and I probably the best thing to do would probably go into the monthly and do this. Just because either do it here and in the short term and try to make some money, and I'm gonna show you why. It's a whole lot more liquid. You got this. The market is tighter in here than it was in that weekly, and you probably got better markets in here. Maybe right in there. But you can only hold that, if you looking to get out of it in 21 days. Uh, you got right here is a gap getting filled in Tesla, and you got a gap here. So you could get get it messing around here. I'd like to see it come down here and maybe form a little bottom, and then maybe try to sell a put spread, something like that. Now Netflix is let's take a look at Netflix. Netflix look like it's forming a little bottom right here. You can see. I wanted to look at some let's look at some futures because I wanted to look at some forex stuff. So let's take a look at uh, you want to look at the we'll look at the euro. And you can see right here we got this long wick. So it look like it hit a support level. This is euro FX futures. So basically this is your euro USD. And if we wanted to, I can actually just pull a list up over here. Let's go over here and let's go to futures. Let's go to here's the Aussie dollar futures. You can see right here. Here's some support right here from this up pullback, then this up move right here. It's right across. But like maybe it found some support, possibly might be forming a little bit of a bottom right here. And if you look over here at my stochastic, you can see it has gotten oversold on the stochastic. So this may not, and you got an IV rank of 68.1. This is something, this ain't a bad place to sell a putty. Just don't know how these options ain't real liquid. Right here, they're gonna margin you $1,000. Take in 370. That's not a bad. That's a lot of juice right there. That's not bad at all. If you want to define your risk, you come right there and buy that wing. That's not a bad one. That will put you 65. So basically, this is right here where you'll receive any type of smoke. Got to come down there. You get a little pop. You make some money. Only thing about currencies, and especially when you're trading, like they can move. When they move, sometimes they don't move, but when they move, they move. Let's look at the pound. Pound holding steady right here. The best one looking so far is the Aussie. But if I look at the pound, I got a little Elliott wave thing going right here. Let's see. Got a nice got some nice waves right here. Come on. Show you guys what I'm looking at. Up. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guarantee if I throw these extensions on here, this probably them turning around. I'll do it like this. Right up here at the 1618. See how I hit? Then come right here and pull back. So at this point, it could just be sideways for a while. Got a nice IB rank on it. This would be more like a neutral trade for me, looking at it. If anything, I do a iron condor in there. Let's look at the Canadian dollar. Down here on some lows, it's on its butt. And I already looked at the euro. And you got the yen. The yen finally came up off the ground. The yen has been horrible, just going down. And then look, you got a nice little move out of here on the yen, taking this high out right here. What's this? The peso chart looks kind of crappy. Excuse me. Look at spot Bitcoin. Let's see. As you can see, I drew this a while back. It didn't quite get down into there. Got like right around in there and turned on us. Let's go back and look at the S&P 500 futures. Why is it doing that? NASDAQ futures, S&P. You see, this level right here may hold. May get a wick right here and hold on this on these futures. Let's look at the position I put on. Right now it's just up like $22. I'll sit tight with this though. And what I'll do is probably put a closing order in. Put a closing order in here. What's going on? And just hold it overnight. The thing about futures now, just like Forex, this will move overnight. So if this market, let's say it sells, let's say it continues to sell off going overnight, and I got a closing order in, it'll take me out. Like it'll do it overnight. Now the markets aren't as liquid, but you can still get filled overnight. When you trade futures, you pretty much trading 24/5 or 24/6, whatever, when they open up Sunday evening and run all the way to Friday afternoon. Let's go. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna run through some, you know, I got a little extra time today. We're just gonna run through some stuff. Now, one of the things I like to do, I'm gonna show you guys that the way I got this. I love the TastyTrade platform just for the fact that I'm about to show you how I like to look for trades. Let's look at this on a weekly. Now, this is crazy. I just seen that because I'm looking over here on the weekly. This is really bearish. You see, this big red candlestick right here. It's what they call like an engulfing candlestick. So it engulfed this candlestick here. And a lot of times when you get something like that, this one like you can really see it right here. Um, this next one right here, more than likely we're gonna finish this week down, right? And here's your next support level right here, right? It coincides with my fib extension. So I would guess we finish the week somewhere down here. I just noticed that I'm looking up here. So we're gonna go back to the daily. Well, let's see what I was talking about. Now you can see it breaking below right here. Now I'm glad I didn't hit this get long right here. I thought about buying these futures and seeing trying to catch it, trying to scrub the bottom and step in front of this train, but I'm glad I didn't. Let's go back. Oh, I know what I was talking about. I was talking about how I look for other trades. Let's see if we can find something else to trade. Coffee good. All right. We're gonna look over here to the left on the panel. I'm gonna click right here. It says watch list. Now the way I got it arranged is looking at earnings. I don't want to trade something with earnings, right? So let's try to find us something to trade that doesn't have earnings or IV has expanded. I want to go to, I'm going to stay on Tasty, go to, let's look at, no, let's come down. I want to look at, where are you at? Liquidity, high options volume. Click on that. Now, what I like to do is come over here on this filter. I only want to see stuff with 4 stars and 3 stars. So I'm taking off that, taking off 2 stars. This is going to keep it. This is a liquidity rating. This will keep me in liquid underlines. Now, I'm going to go to exclude earnings. I don't want anything that has earnings within 35 days. So I'm leaving that on 0 to 35. My IV filter, I want it to be I want my IV rank to be 30 and above. I don't want it to be less than 0, and I don't care if it's greater than 100. That's fine. Um, no maximum price limit. I don't really care about that. No, what is this volume? No maximum limit. So I don't care about the. It can be as expensive as it wants to be, and the volume can be wherever it wants. And I'm going to let's see, come out of here. I'm gonna click auto for refresh or to refresh, and here's everything that fits that criteria. So I can look through this stuff, and now if I want, I can arrange this by IV rank, right? And I can stay, and this keeps me out of stuff that that's not liquid and doesn't have the volatility that I want. Now, right away, let's see if we can find. Let's go to some cheap stocks. We'll range it. We'll go. What is right away? I know what Neo is. What is this? Charge point? Nah. Yeah, Boyle 10. That's a good range. And I'm looking at this weekly right here, and I can see it's on his butt, and I don't have to worry about earn. Let's go here. This ain't a bad one right here to sell. Let's see what the let's see if it's got any juice in it. Got an expected move of $2. Now, sell a put right here at 10 and a half, collect a buck. How much they margin me? Uh, almost the whole thing, 800 bucks basically. Now we'll stay out of that one. I don't like to. risk reward, and I don't like the way it looked. Like this could just keep melting down. Let's go back. What's another one? I'm looking at what's this? Alcoa Corp. Let's look at Alcoa. Nice IV. Got a couple look like we about to have double dojis. I don't have to worry about earnings. We just need a little bit of juice in here. We could do something. Come out 37 days. Well, you go sell the put right there. That's not a bad one. Let's go look at some more. Um, let's look at EEM, emerging markets. IV rank at 32, 7. What could we do in here? With it being on his butt like that. You ain't get nothing. You're not gonna get any. If you sell the expected move, you literally not getting anything. Not making anything to sell that. XLF. Mm, I don't want to. If anything, I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be in that. Let's take a look at. Look like Nvidia moving a little bit. Nah, it still look the same. Let's see if they still haven't updated the hourly equities yet. We'll come back over here. I'm just looking through some stuff to see what names. Uh, and if it's something that's fair, that's not as expensive. What's this? UAL, United Airlines. They down to, let's see, $1.37. Got to be something you can collect some. That I can collect some premium in. Just don't want to do it just to do it. This ain't a bad one. They paying. You can collect let's see, what is that? $1.20. You collect $1.59 right here. Sell the expected move. Get a gap. Only thing about when you trade equities and you do them naked, you can get a big move in the equity. Like I could come to, let's go look at ETFs, liquid ETFs. I come in these ETFs and all of these are over 30 right now. GLD. Let's look at GLD. And you can get a lot of juice for selling GLD. You can come out here 58 days. Get out here and sell what? 15 delta, 16 delta. But look at them. Look at the buying power. They're gonna hold $3,400 to put that trade on. That's crazy. Something like that, you do better off. I would do better off doing an iron condor. I was gonna do anything, do like so. See how it reduced my buying power to 380. It's a slower moving trade though. Let's go back. Let's see what else. Um, let's see. EWW. What is that? Mexico ETF is dropping. If I did anything like I said, I'd be what 20. I probably you could do 23 days. Sell to 54. Sell to 61. Yeah, you're not getting anything for that. So you gotta you want to get, like, if I'm a risk, I want to be collecting at least somewhere between 10 to 20% of what I'm risking uh, to be able to put one of these trades on. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is let the market move a little bit, let it settle. Let's see. Let's look at the VIX. Now, I do think you can see right here. Now, if the VIX futures take this high out, The next level up is right around in here. I'm gonna mark up this chart. I'm gonna take a break, mark this chart up, and then I will come back later on the day near the close, and I may trade the close live. So I come back around. I set another time up. We'll come back around about 3:30, 3:40 or so, and we'll look at the close and we'll see where the market is. We'll look at this call spread I got on in the futures, and I'm thinking about, because I think the next level down, and you can see it starting to move, is right around here at 54.50, right? I like to try to peg that. Let's see if we can. If I would to do something like that, oh, I already got the call spread here. I'd probably do something like a butterfly. What's that? That was at 54.50. I put butterfly. If you do something like so, and see if you can peg that, right? But I wouldn't do it. I don't want to do it in 37 days. I think we're gonna get there in the next day or so. What's today is when? So what? Friday. Peg it by Friday. 54.50. I think we can get down there by Friday, right here. Or I go to the edge of the expected move. I could pay. Max profit is about 250. Let's widen this out. Do something like so. I probably would do it right here at the edge of the expected move. Pay $20 for it to make this amount right here. I'm thinking about putting this on. And that's just to see if I could peg this to the bottom side. Now also, I'm gonna look at it some more, because what I want to, and it looks like we're getting ready to continue to go to the downside right here, guys. Now we get the next level, we'll be in full on panic mode after this one. We'll probably get a little pullback, and then it'll start tearing off again to the downside. So this is a nice correction. Looks like we getting started. Like I said, and this is the beginning of it. You got your 1, here's your 2, and we're beginning the 3. This is your bear flag right here. And I'm getting ready to close out some long positions that I have on, and some in the SPY, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna, not when I think I know what's getting ready to happen. Right? This excuse me. Now, I don't think like just the end of the end of the world. I don't really think it's gonna get horrible. But what I am saying is this. This looks like a correction. And when you have a correction, let me be clear. My last level is down here right around 4,900, right? So this could be a nice quick fall and correction in the market, and then the market continue to do what it does. So with that being said, guys, oh, also I wanted to take a look at GME. I'll talk about GME coming into the closing bell, because I may see an opportunity to sell a put somewhere right around in here, to try to catch that coming down. But make sure you tune in this afternoon, guys. With that being said, I'm gonna be out. Um, yeah, we got a lot of risk in the market right now. So be safe, keep your trades small. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and come back this afternoon. That I'm out. Peace.